up, bro? How are you?
Long overdue for an interview.
Yeah, no shit.
So what are you making, man?
I'm making an espresso martini, something to kind of soothe your senses and wake you up as well.
Yeah, so I had this, I think it was like last Saturday, wasn't it?
Yes.
And let's just say it gave me a kick. It made me want to shit my pants because it was so kicking.
It's strong. It's
Yeah.
strong, for sure.
You're going to see my facial expression with it. Now, I want to talk to you about it a little bit. Now, what's your name again?
Alec.
So, obviously I know that, but nobody else does. So, you also write horror stuff? Like,
Absolutely.
what's
Yep.
up? What do you write?
So, I write psychological horror. Most of my stuff is focused on trauma and what we do with it as people, how it haunts us as people. I've been writing since I was 6 years old.
Oh,
It
wow.
was first published when I was 12, and that just ended up being a really good opportunity for me. Since then I published 3 books, hoping to publish another one next year, maybe, if I get lucky, but we'll see.
So, you got 3 books. I didn't even know that till now.
Yep.
So
I sure do.
what's the name of your books? And how can I purchase them if I were to?
So the very first one is called Photographs of Madness. It's about a haunted cellar throughout several years, or 4 generations, to be precise. Let's just put the rest of that in there, why not? So that's called A Haunted Cellar, where people face their truest demons. Then I've got a second book that I published called The Tender Atrocities. That is an exploration of what humanity and the world would look like if we discovered the secret to immortality. And then my third book, which is self-published, is about a messenger in a post-apocalyptic world delivering letters and parcels to those who still live underground from loved ones above, and they discover a package that is meant just for them. So that's all of my books kind of follow the same theme of, again, like I said, trauma, psychological density, the horror of existentialism, some cosmic horror in there as well.
So how can I grab a copy if I wanted to get one,
So, Photographs of Madness and Tender Atrocities are both on Amazon. If you just search that, maybe my name, Alec Ivan Fugit, you might be able to find them. Finding my third book, Penumbra, is a little more difficult, so I would recommend that you DM me on Twitter, to be honest, and my Twitter handle is Gangstalking Professional. That's my name.
Nice.
On Twitter for now. But if you need a name, it's Alec _Ivan _. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it.
Now, one more question.
Yes.
Because I know you're a kick-ass job doing a bartender, barback, whatever you do. You just kick-ass. Personality is great.
Thank you.
You're very awesome. One of my favorite coworkers. I know I said that to a couple of them before,
too,
but
man.
Legit you are. You have no ego. You care about everybody. You care about the product and what you do.
Of course.
What inspired you to write?
So, what inspired me to write? I would say I read some Stephen King as a kid, but it was mostly H.P. Lovecraft that inspired me to write. So when I was 6, I was obsessed with telling stories and everything. Scary stories, to be sure. Scary stories to tell in the dark is one of my favorite book series. I got it at the Scholastic Book Fair one year, if anybody remembers that. And I just kind of got addicted to horror and the intricacies of that genre. It's a vastly underrated genre. You can input so much commentary into horror, it's ridiculous. But when I was 11 or 12 years old, which was when I started to really take writing seriously, I discovered H.P. Lovecraft with his cosmic horror, and that's where I kind of got into existentialism and the horrors of the unknown. Unfortunately, H.P. Lovecraft is well known as kind of a racist piece of shit, which is unfortunate, but I think it's justified in separating the art from the artist with him in particular. One, because he's long dead, so it's not like you're giving him any money by buying his books, but he is vastly important to the world of weird horror, weird fiction, cosmic horror, science fiction, psychological horror. The man, along with Edgar Allan Poe, pretty much those two invented it all. They invented the horror genre, reinvented it after Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, of course, an absolute classic. So yeah, I just kind of got really into them. I published my first short story on newgrounds.com in a writing forum there. Got some heavy criticism from that, which was funny because I was 12 years old and these are, grown adults criticizing my work, but I also got some good feedback as well, and with support from my friends and support from my parents, that kind of inspired me to keep going, and I have reached a level of success that I'm happy with, and hopefully I'll reach a higher levels of success the more that I publish books.
You got this, man, for sure, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for finally doing an interview.
Of course.
Can't wait to check this drink out that we're doing, man.
For sure. You ready for the shake?
Oh, I can't shake.
Let's go with the shake. Let's do it.
If I shake, then I'll jiggle. Now, this is called the Espresso Martini, right?
Espresso Martini. I'm putting it in different glasses because it is technically your shift drink, and it's easier for me.
Okay. And let me tell you guys, this will motivate me to do a skit, because I did a skit just Saturday was running. I wanted to run the marathon, but my fat ass can't run. Look at that. Ooh, it's so creamy.
Making two of them, one for you, one for Steven.
We just had Steven on the show. This is a random interview show. We interview people for the first time who've never been on a... Well, you did on a dose, but we didn't interview.
We gotta split this up. That's just about perfect. Let's taste test it, make sure it's good. I know this looks small, but it will fit into the martini glass, which it is properly in. It's perfect. Cheers, man.
Cheers. I gotta figure out how to turn around and do it for me. Hopefully, can you see me? Because I can't see myself doing the camera.
We can see you.
Okay, so this is the martini. I had this for the first time Saturday. Oh. Get one of these at Copper Spoon. They open at 5 o'clock. If your ass wasn't tired, now you're awake. Cheers. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.